Alright, hi. Go ahead.
Alright, so to set the stage, we're going to be doing some Cold War airborne SCOPs. After this mission, I'm going to do a hot fix on the mod set because we haven't touched this in forever. So at Debrief, I will ask everyone how everything went, and we'll see what I need to cut out and if anything needs to be added, but probably just a bunch of cutbacks. But anyway, lore behind the mission is we are doing some containment, counterinsurgency stuff in South America around the Venezuela region. Looks like there has been a large amount of insurgents that we can only assume are now backed by the Soviets based on the reports of Russian-based weaponry in their possession. Right. So we are going to start committing some heavy policing actions within this map. So, the local military is going to slowly start getting on our side. However, we believe they're not going to be within this AO. And otherwise, we're just mainly fighting Russian insurgents. So, use your assets wisely, keep your guys together. You know, not everyone has a radio, yada-da. Break. Today's missions, plural, are as follows. The first is going to be staged where we have LZ Baker and Zulu. It is a large patrol in the towns of Bakayo, Chimonoy, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce that third one to the south. We have gotten a lot of reports that the local military and police forces have pulled out of the region after a large spurring up of enemy insurgents in those three towns. We've marked some general question marks as possible areas of interest, but they could be anywhere within that AO. Your job is to simply go in, restore order, and clear out any and all forces. Rules of engagement are simple. If they have a gun, shoot on sight. Buildings, if they're enemy garrisoned and shit, feel free to blow them up. Otherwise, try to maintain integrity of structures as best you can. Otherwise, that is the primary AO. The Tier 3 Ranger AO, we have reports of the staging grounds where the insurgents came from, a little to the west, marked in a rough circle. We don't know how many there are in there, but reports state that people driving along that road would see people with guns, and they've made some small camps. So if the Tier 3s want, they can take an aircraft, fly in, create their own LZ, and clear out that area. Air assets will be shared between both the Tier 3s and the rest of the player base. If the Tier 3s decline their objective, you'll have that objective to do after the patrol. Do you have any questions? This is not viewer versus player base, no.
Bravo, copies.
Ground copies. No questions here.
One final note I forgot to say, even though the military and police have left those towns, there might still be a few civilians, so just check your fire. Alright.
This is Ranger Lead. Do we have any intel about possible AA threats?
Northeast, that house.
That is unknown. Enemies may have AAA and maybe an Igla or two, but things are limited since you guys are the first to boot on the ground. Break. Who the fuck? Sorry, someone put on speaker next to my ear, but otherwise, AA is possible, but not expected. Do with that what you will.
Gabian, since you're acting as JTAC for Rangers, can you...
Basically, I don't have an AA down. Not for this one, at least. I might put a AAA down later, have like a AAA truck come in,
this is
but...
Ranger Lead. Are you guys on 5-5 as well?
I don't have anything pre-templated. You know, nothing too bad. Can't you set things to timers?
Do you want to sell on 50?
I have a JTAC. I was just... Yeah. I'm going to have him get on.
Did that answer the question?
Transport in, separate from
your radio might not be compatible with ours.
Did what answer what question?
Check 50.
What do you say to the boobies? That doesn't sound like clackers to me.
Huh?
Do we have clackers anywhere?
I mean, don't you have timers?
Yeah, I think he wasn't 50.
Guess we have timers. We can check.
Like, I'm trusting Pogo because he did a lot of research in the loadout, so if he didn't put clackers, I think we don't have clackers.
We can,
they automatically have a timer option.
Yeah. Well, if your radios are compatible with each other, right?
I can hear everybody in ground, but I can't raise air right now. Trying to check 55.
Are you?
No one's in an aircraft right now.
Trying to raise them.
Oh yeah, we got
trying to
Rangers
set
on.
up 55.
Send in
so I
Goat
can
Team
raise them.
6 now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. No one's in a aircraft right now, and they only have short range. So.
Pilots also up over
Do
to
a short
5-5 and
ranges,
just
so-
keep that on an alternate. For,
Alright, squad leaders, if you go ahead
Everything
and
should
open
be
up the
compatible.
map and look at LZ
Hey
Zulu,
Buzz, thank
I've
you so much for
drawn
the
a rough line as an
19-month
estimate of
resub. I
where
gotta start working on
I want
a
you guys to
2-year
go
badge.
and how I want this to be executed.
Thank you. Thanks so much for all your support, man. Hope you keep enjoying the operations.
Just
I
a
hope you
quick
get a kick out of this
question,
one.
the blue question marks, are they points of interest?
We should be able to fit in one.
Hey, from their points of interest.
And we have to clear them to guarantee that the town's cleared.
Yeah. Jet pilot.
And I know someone else subbed earlier.
I'm jet pilot.
Call sign Reaper. Thank you so much for the sub, man. If you're here because you did it before the stream, hope you keep enjoying the ops, man. I hope you get a kick out of this.
Instead of this modern one.
Gideon, you taking one pilot for transport, right?
Alright, we're going to be loading up into the Hueys on the southern side over by the airfield.
And they dropped a lot of their shit.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
We will be loading into the Hueys
That's a
on the
bit
southern
funky.
side of
So
the
at a
airfield, and we
specific
will be landing
angle,
at
the-
LZ Zulu.
Hey, firm Alpha's gonna make their way over.
Hey, firm Alpha.
Otherwise, infantry are pretty much formed up here. I'm going to start adding some of the stuff here. Do some base cleanup.
Ground, get your boys deployed, and then send one of the Hueys back for Rangers. We'll use the Huey to get in.
Hey, firm.
Ground, this is high. One more thing I forgot to say. If you encounter any caches of enemy material, call it in. Today's policy will probably be detonation, but in the future we might use them to arm the local military. So.
What the fuck?
Well, the Rangers has all died, so...
Hey, firm.
Are you kidding me?
Ask them how many people...
Who and why?
Can you just ace heal everyone after that bullshit?
I am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If anyone catches who's doing that, please let me know, and I'll give them a permaban.
Good, Captain.
Hey, firm high.
You know, one of these days we need to put in damage logs.
Oh no, I have them, and I think I know who's doing it.
With brief nano.
Oh, perfect. That's gonna be fun to deal with later. Good to be back, by the way, Liru.
Yeah, good luck. It doesn't stop anything, but yeah. Anyway, welcome to Cold War TSV stuff.
This is Bravo getting into the Snipes chopper.
Let's do this. But yeah, so someone asked about the ZF, whatchamacallit, TSB stuff. That's all on Digby. It'll be up to him to message me if he, you know, wants to do it. I'm just waiting for him to reach out, but I've got things planned.
Bravo, all loaded in.
Liru, where are you
Alpha
hiding the
load
short-range
in.
radios?
You're in Cold War, bitch. There is no short-range radio. That wasn't until early 2000s.
I forgot. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Vietnamese had them. Stick on my ass.
Got a bomb.
Oh well. I mean, I'll be keeping a close eye on the infantry, but if we actually come over and we look at the kits of these dudes, the template kits I made. If we check the enemy, because they would defaultly spawn with radios, I actually pulled them off. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, no, he's the team lead, so I think he has one too. That's my bad. No, I'm an idiot. Yeah, so the team lead and the squad lead have the radios, but nobody else in the squad of 8 has them. So, you know, I'm trying to actually keep this as organized as I can. In the future, I'll be making more templates of enemy forces, but this is our kind of test run here. Looks like Mal did find the A10. That thing's not tied to a respawn, though, so we'll have to see how this all goes. And another thing about the ZF thing, not enough 60. Every squad has a machine gunner, and the weapon squad I know has 2 with an assistant. But another thing about the ZF partnership op thingy, they'd only bring like 15 guys. It wouldn't be that many. But I'm thinking like some sort of combined, or excuse me, joint task force, contracted counterterrorism stuff in Africa. But that campaign would play out after the current, whatchamacallit campaign, German Civil War. So it's not going to be for another few weeks. And then even then, if we don't do the partnership, I'm still going to run those ops because that's what I had planned afterwards for Blue 4 rotation. Is there a Warhammer 40k op tonight? Yes.
Ranger lead, be advised.
There's also a pretty dope Star Wars op where I'll be co-Zeusing for a guy that spent 2 months making a mission file. And him and I have gone over it, and I did say it would have the you-know-what word. So be prepared for that. So this is the Tier 3 squad. We're having them be Rangers. They have their own objective to the left. They put a deep LZ back there. And then these guys just have a town to clear out. So we'll be watching. Am I still wounded? Yeah, so there were 2 bad frags. My guess is someone's playing funsy with them, so I'll have to check and debrief to see what's going on, but yeah, each Huey can take about a squad in, so I think they're waiting to get in an escort formation. No one's taking ground command. And Sniper Wolf looks like he's taking the Little Bird armed. I will say, so Seymour's also a pilot. He might take an F-15 then, because those are, or is it the 16? It's the 16, I'm an idiot. So all of the vehicles except for the A-10 are tied to a respawn timer. That's because the A-10, its first flight was in 1972, but didn't enter service until like 1976. So I always like to claim when we're doing historical ops, we have some of the experimental quote-unquote stuff, and this was their unlisted field testing, and he has armed the shit out of it. Oh, we can take off. We'll see how these guys do. So, again, how today's schedule is going to work is this op is probably going to be done by about 2:30 p.m. EST, so we'll be streaming this for about 2 hours. I'm hearing the threes getting yelled at, but from there, they will, we'll have a break till about 5 p.m. EST, where we will start the Star Wars op, and that'll go to about 7:30, and then the Warhammer op is at 9. I'm going to be perfectly honest, guys. Tonight's 2 ops for Warhammer and Star Wars are probably going to be some of the craziest ops I have ever taken apart in Zeusing. I'm not going to take Lemon's credit for the Star Wars op. He built this amazing template. I'll be putting a teaser video about it.
Hey, Liru, can I get a TP on Viking when they land?
Fine.
Love you.
Not supposed to pull favors for a T0.
Leave me alone. You can put me in a tree and I'll be much happier.
Yeah, but we're trying to go in fairly stealthily.
It's not like it's not stealthy. It's landing basically like fairly.
I think Wolf's coming to pick you up in a Huey, so...
The north is
And, so Serenzic and Coward, 2 of my friends from the 501st will be in the Warhammer op, and I have a very, special surprise for them in the Warhammer op, and I think all of you guys are going to get a very big kick out of it. It's probably going to be the biggest prank I've ever pulled or ever seen pulled in ArmA.
Sure, Wolf knows that.
And I'm not going to lie, it's going to be pretty fucking hilarious. And yes, we're playing Command and Conquer music in the background, because honestly, Cold War, Command and Conquer music, it makes sense. Let's be for realsies. So yeah, and I know Seymour, I guess he's looking at other stuff.
Send
They always take the scout little birds, or
Yeah.
OHM, I guess. Well, yeah, I'll be asking in debrief how things go. Hey, Bill. Wolf is deploying some people right now, but when he comes back, I'm sure he'll want to get you and organize into a crew of some sort.
I'll be waiting.
Cool. Let's give him a warm welcome,
got my
shall
favorite
we?
helmet.
Nice. Alright, we'll watch him land right here. I'll be putting myself as invisible, and we'll be listening to the local comms.
Go ahead, clear the buildings next to the LZ, and then we'll start moving our northwest down the road.
Have fun, Falcon. He's in the last one. Alright. Let me give my mouse a bit of slack so I can move it around a bit easier. Let me now hide myself. If I catch that fucker throwing grenades... I'll get him.
Oh, it's not pushing up.
So 2 helicopters are down, 3rd helicopter's coming in. Auto hover. But yeah, I'll start interacting a bit more chat, guys. Sorry, just making sure their sexy LZ stuff is going well. And this is a 40-person operation too, so it's actually... It's like platoon level, so we got 3 squads here. The 4th squad is going to be doing stealth stuff to the north, and yeah. I'm happy the player base has kind of gotten this big, you know? But like right off the get-go,
Bravo will take
I was kind of hoping they'd use LZ Baker first, but I see why they're going to do this route. So they're going to run into some contacts right off the bat.
Check. Good check.
Squad, if you hit contact, I want you to let me know in direction, bearing,
So I'm
etc.
going to have this Vic pull out, and then it's going to immediately fuck off. Yeah.
Be advised to get eyes on runaway truck. He's trying to book it. He's seen us. Be advised, our approach might be compromised. Civilian attack returning to the city.
A firm, was it a civilian vehicle?
Civilian pickup.
Huh?
Solid.
I didn't touch the thermostat, no. Really? We're arguing about the thermostat? We're not even married yet, Bloodwing. What the fuck?
Don't touch
Uh,
my thermostat.
Okay. 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 Okie dokie. Yeah, but did you hear him? He was honking the horn. Hold on, you fucking hear that? Ah, shit, I think that... Oh, shit! Yep, they're here. Pop a frag. Pop a frag where you hear that fucking hearing. Pop another.
The building is the scene there.
Guns. I'm hurt. Going up. On you, Tempest. We gotta clear this shit out quick.
Ow.
I'm dead. Alright, that's why.
Ooh, I got that.
Bravo entering from northeast side.
Fuck, I forgot to put my earphones in. Thank you.
Tried stealing them. Ah, man. Will we see a porg in the Star Wars op? Probably not.
Be advised, you can't shoot through some of the windows, it appears.
This part's cool.
Wherever is the squad south side of the road, yeah? Some guys down.
Ryan, you okay?
Just off you.
Counter push. You know, now would probably be a good time to switch this. Someone is fucking jammed. Yeah, so that squad's moving around. There we go. Meanwhile, threes are about to deploy on their objective. Malon's taken off with his A10.
Bravo,
Looks like he was able to take off. I was a bit worried with how
clear
heavy
those
he was
buildings
making that loadout, but I think he was just able to get it
I
around.
need a medic. Cheater, where are you? I need a medic.
So,
Cheater's down. I'm here.
yeah, Cheater's a medic. Viking is also... Yeah, that first engagement, bit messy. This other squad continuing to clear. Didn't really give too much support.
Medic, I need a medic over here.
But, you know, this is their warm-up.
Fucking medic's down. Someone get on Cheater.
I'm grabbing him. I gotta fucking try to get my
Don't worry,
legs.
Giant, I got you, buddy. You're not gonna die on me.
Alpha, what status?
Hang on, Cheater. Let me get
Team lead down, medic down. Got people working on them.
Blue team lead down
Hey,
as well.
firm, do you need to put through medic?
And I'll pull them back.
No, we've got someone coming, he says.
Otherwise, Wolf, he's picked a decent LZ where he's comfortable with placing her. And now our Rangers are going to be deployed as well. And the Rangers got a hard op, but I'm hoping they utilize their A10.
Bravo, continue moving, clearing those buildings to the west. Alpha, get patched up and then join up with Bravo.
Will do.
Gotta watch that Vic. And here we go, the TSB Elite about to touch down. There they go.
Be advised. Enemy movement northwest of town.
Gonna have these guys throw some countermeasures. Gonna try to have them push around like this.
Are you doing this, yeah?
Yeah, CPR. I was just giving them some medics.
Alright, Wolf
Blue,
lifted off.
keep moving down west. Disregard. Blue, hold position. Suppress the
Now
fuckers.
these guys are down.
Press them.
Civs running around, having these guys kind of pull back.
The left shot would make it. Let's go.
This guy
Bravo,
passed.
sit rep.
Trying to have one of these guys throw another counter. Oh, fuck, they got him a grenade.
Attacks are moving northeast over there.
Pop another one. That's what I like about pre-template my stuff, though. I can set up who has
Alpha,
what.
sit rep, do you have all you guys up?
Negative, we need one of your Bravo's medics over here.
Push a bit north.
So they're stabilizing Giant. They've got Infidel and
Switch at the
Viking
entrance
working
to
on
the
the
houses
medics.
You're
on
supposed to be
the
moving
eastern side of
west.
town.
Blue, push a bit north.
Yeah, they got 3 guys down right now. They're working on them.
Drop
Hey,
north.
firm, I got my
They're-
platoon
all my medics
there
are set
working
to
on 'em. Bravo,
doctors,
just go
so
ahead,
they're,
keep clearing west.
They're going to try their
Alpha,
best
ground.
here.
Good, Alpha.
There's a couple of small ammo boxes and whatnot dotted in these buildings.
Hey, firm, go ahead and mark them on map, let me know where they are.
We'll do in a second, currently CPRing. They're too small to warrant explosives.
I think I can get away with the truck.
Team, pull down, back south. Then push west.
This is Bravo. Remaining enemies escaping via truck towards north.
Truck is empty, it only has
Hey, firm, enemies escaping north.
Confirmed 1 foot mobile escape.
Give him a little bit of a breather.
Solid. Alpha, do you have those caches marked
So
on map?
now, the insurgent short range
In
net's
process
probably
now.
going to be lighting the fuck up right now as they transfer to everyone else saying, hey, there's bad guys. The Americans are coming. So I'm going to keep her engine on. I'm going to hide this guy or just delete him. Because I'm not doing infantry counts here.
Alpha, if you're all up, go ahead, keep moving west. Regroup with Bravo.
Doesn't really matter to me.
This is Bravo. We
And
are
Wolf's
taking
probably going to
over
come back
clearing of
and
buildings
pick
to
up
southwest of village.
Bill Man, and they're going to, I guess, take a helicopter. Or they might take one of the fighters. We'll have to see. But air is all waiting on standby to be called in. We'll see what else I can throw at them to template. Thinking we could also throw in some Soviet-era vehicles just to start putting the herd on them a bit more, but otherwise we'll wait for the next town to do that.
Let's get the sheds first. Let's get the sheds over here. Great.
And then this puppy's cargo, I'm going to want to clear that all out.
Ground, in all honesty, it's such a small cache that it does not warrant explosives.
It's up to them how they want to do it.
Clear, it's clear.
Going.
That's why I'm using a grenade.
Alright.
Tin just threw a grenade in there.
That didn't sound good.
No, that
Controlled
was...
detonation, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Let's go. Controlled death.
I mean, I'll be nice.
No, 50 is short range for command.
I'll be nice. We will be nice today. What fixed wing do they have? They have F-15s and 16s, and they have one A-10, which is quote-unquote experimental, which they didn't get in the air. Looks like they're having Morbid coming in. I believe he's in a gunship, Huey. Yep. Sniper Wolf's just landing now. And Seymour's talking over with Bill. I would love to see them get some more of their plane assets, especially the two-seater F-16s. Or, excuse me, F-15 Eagles on standby with these nice little loadouts.
Alpha's regroup with Bravo.
They're definitely a good multi-fighter role. But looks like they've regrouped up here.
This is Bravo. Are we moving to the second objective? Over.
Meanwhile, keeping an eye on the threes. They're about to penetrate the outer perimeter here.
Who that?
And I'm thinking what else I'm going to do is, I think I still have her templated. I'm going to put it right here. Get ready to send her in.
To move?
Gentlemen, I lost contacts with ground, but Alpha is moving, so we're moving the same. Same story. Keep on the eastern side of the road.
Okay, green.
This is J-Tech taking over as Rocket Metronol. Yeah,
Staying on the right side of the road.
Ah, Tin just DC'd.
Sorry, this is Bravo. We'll be moving independently each side of the road for next objective. Over.
Copy. Bravo, take the...
Wait, did ground command just fucking disconnect?
I just got to take the other side of the road, please.
You know, I'll have some civs drive by. Morbid's now staging. Malon's back there.
I just got to take the other side of the road. Yeah, we're already
Looks like
doing
he's coming in for a landing. I just wanted to check his fuel real quick. You are a great driver. Let's try that again. Frickin' hard turn left.
Alpha has encountered a vehicle coming down the road at high speed. It's slowing down now. Clear to engage if it poses any threat. Come again? There's a vehicle. If it starts to pose a threat to us or get too close, are we clear to engage it? As soon as you see anyone armed, you're free to engage. Right, it's a bit odd to see an armed person, but if he's got something in the vehicle that could blow us up and it gets too close, I'm a bit more worried. 2 times warning shots after that blow the car.
I drive away from them and then there's another fucking dude.
Copy that, you guys alright?
Good.
I tried to drive away from them and accidentally drive into the other group. I couldn't even see them. Yeah, so before people start shouting war crimes and blah, 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 that was actually completely in their right, because they called out the ROE of give warning shots, and if they're, and if he still comes towards them, light him up. I just didn't see the other players right there.
Ground, be advised, this is Bravo. The Vic was containing single civilian. He just panicked, over.
Be advised, the reason the civilian panics was because after one of my guys decided to fire warning shots, he aimed at the vehicle instead.
So they're now starting to they're starting to understand
Give me a good funeral.
Yeah, he freaked out because you started, like, they gave a warning shot, and I fucked off, and I heard clinking of metal, so I immediately just beelined it away from it. Unfortunately, I was with another group of people. I'll take blame for that, but, again, like, warning shots, yeah, it's hard to react. Like, what could I have done in that situation? Because he just wanted to go home. He just saw dudes with guns. Please tell me you're not set to defend. Alright.
Ground to infantry west. What's the spot to the southeast? Sorry, Bravo. Got the one that's probably not being shot at. That's Bravo.
Bravo is right now southeast of Alpha.
Good.
Wow, that thing is actually really freaking slow. That was 50 meters. Wow,
guys
okay.
to the east of us. Copy, find some cover, hold position. Bravo, push along your side of the road and flank those guys, please.
So BTR is now coming in. Yes, man, make the fight. Checking their AO.
Yeah.
Take the shot, dude. Jeez, that left quite a few of them down up here. Let me get these guys under ambient animations here. False. Let's deal with
Alpha, be careful, bro. Something pushing to the northeast.
That guy's freaking out behind the wall right there.
Ground to Bravo, don't push too far ahead. Alpha, pull us up to get a big one beside the shot.
So we'll give them a bit of a breather. Let's look at the tier 3s here. They're chilling right over here. And they're starting to move in on their AO. I'm going to have a car go by.
Awaiting orders. On the way. Copy that.
Just put her on there. Again, just some civs here and there.
This is Bravo, we are entering city from southeast.
Guy hiding back here, kind of panicking. Because civs, I don't know why civs like to run to the fucking action, but they do. They're just crazy, suicidal little bastards. So they've got hold points for the gunship and the other one.
Alpha is the status update for ground.
Pilots, I guess, are just chilling back at base.
Team push west towards the building.
I'll have this additional squad kind of cut through right here and run into the right side of the players. Meanwhile, the left side is probably still working on medicing. But yeah, 2 medics to quickly pack, they should be okay.
Ground to Alpha, status.
3 guys, I'm working on them. I'm just behind you.
Copy. Bravo status.
I want to see if I can, like, provoke these infantry guys to use their air
Ground
support.
to Bravo.
Not the BTR will probably stop them. Have a dedicated
Ground to
reinservic
Alpha,
as
do not
well.
get ready. Start pushing to respawn. Clear dot.
Hey, I think we're all up.
Then go ahead.
Bravo,
These guys are all
currently
right
in
up on the
city
road.
clearing.
Copy. I assume you're northeast side of road.
So to prevent them from just running up the
Inside of
road like that, I'm
road,
gonna have to do
currently
this.
clearing large compound with walls.
Copy that. Alpha clear the west
And
side.
then that one I won't need, because by
all
then
at the
they'll
north
all
end of town,
be
please.
going
Bravo.
around. So BTR stopping her cook-off.
Side.
Fleeting the bodies behind them.
Squad leads. Feel free to call in air support if you need it.
Hey, firm.
But yeah, I guess I'll be a bit heavier with my vehicle as well, because I'm trying to provoke them to call air support. Yeah, T-34, T-55 would probably do it, but we'll wait till they're a bit more in the town. Whoops!
Shots northeast. You got contacts.
I mean, 1-to-1, they do take casualties when they're shot in the open.
Yeah, out northeast. They are suppressed down northeast.
How
that
did
area.
you just die? I think they OD'd him. Or he might have just OD'd himself. First death to a fucking OD, are you kidding me?
Fucking Christ, tone down with this.
Yeah, looks like Sniper Wolf and Bill.
Right.
Fill them back up again. Blue team, if you're good, cross the wall over here. Cross it all, bro.
One down.
No, Callum, come back.
Need a bandage first. Okay,
Cannot
never
get
mind.
on top of that building, get those smaller buildings on top of those and get out.
Moving towards the
Didn't look like that to me, but whatever.
Blue team, heal yourselves. Yeah.
Healed yourself, yeah.
I only had 1 bullet left.
Get over here, I can help you.
Oh man, I don't know. Bug out. OD. Whatever the player base calls it.
Ground to Bravo status.
Team, push a bit north.
Trade. You can tell when you have that brief little lag out like that. Oh, these guys are about to run into the thick of it. Auntie's hiding right here.
Hilo, is that ours?
From our helo.
The squad's walking right up to him.
Civilian vehicles checking
Oh,
out.
look at this. Auntie, I don't know why she's that close, but this patrol's gonna hug them like this, and they didn't get spotted. That's insane.
South.
That is so fucking awesome. Bad Wolf immediately turns around. I think he knows. Yep, I think they're calling it in. Yeah, there's a squad right behind you guys. Ho, ho, ho. They don't know what her patrol path is, though.
Группа, движение на юго-восток.
This might be first contact.
Bravo, possible 1 enemy unit moving to southeast of the city, be advised.
Yeah, we have contact at the smoke, Bad Wolf.
Contact behind us. T-shirt, get ready to tag him. Take the lead, guys.
Look at that. That was a pretty textbook ambush right there. Not gonna lie, that looks pretty dope.
This is Bravo. We finished clearing the buildings. There is possible 1 foot mobile roaming around somewhere, but we are not sure where.
Copy, hold position until Alpha's ready to move on.
Everyone rally on that smoke.
Alright, so that thing's left. They're gonna rally on the smoke here. I know these guys they have a short range. At least I think they do.
You need BD on what?
So Kerbal's working on people. They're all set to medics though.
We may not be unless there's something more here now.
Air needs to really consider coming in. There's a few more sites. There's also some hidden stuff back here.
Is JTAG on vid here, 5-5?
Let's get 10 back in player. There we go.
Liru, I want my goat back.
So where it's flying over the AO like that.
Alpha Bravo.
Hey, Jeeve, thanks so much for the 359 spot, man. I hope you keep enjoying the content.
On northern side of the city.
Really do. Hope you're getting a kick out of
Alpha's
this.
getting people back up after a bad frag.
Another bad frag today.
Hey, Firm, any idea who threw that bad frag?
Now, I do know who threw it. He called it as soon as he pressed it, so it wasn't a deliberate frag, so I'm currently trying to get him to fix it.
Hey, Firm.
I'm garrison these two.
Alpha will be back up to combat standards in about 20 seconds.
I'm not sure if I got the grenade thrown in time. I don't think so. As I was pulling it out of my chest rig.
Ground, this is Bravo.
Good, Bravo.
I propose that Bravo will move through the forest, avoiding
Alright, if
the
I throw
mine roads
3
and
squads
approach
at
city
you,
from south.
will you call in
Hey,
air support?
Firm, wait one.
Ясно, приступаем.
Let's see if this does the trick. So this is like 27 dudes. Please. Air, I know, is probably bored out of their mind.
Alright, yeah, Alpha Bravo, check map. I've updated our route. We're going to go ahead and skip over that road there. We'll go straight east over to the next
And I'll have,
objective.
let's see, real quick.
Alpha copies.
Bravo copies.
Have a BRDM come in to assist.
Attack right.
Ясно, приступаем.
Let's see what happens.
More contacts coming in from the south.
Alright, so these guys are securing this area. They're probably checking these crates. Might set the demo, might have air do it. They're putting another hold point down. Wolf's now flying in just to pride.
Bravo, were those shots at you?
Negative, shots far northeast. Possible engagement of the chopper.
Hey, boo.
Kiss me, Riley.
Alright. Love you, boo. Bye.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Contact north near.
Так точно.
Open fire.
Так точно.
Have them start crossing.
Hey, Firm, that is infantry. Open fire.
So they're all in the open. I got that Vic coming by. Wow, that Vic is destroyed.
North.
Take my tree.
LMG shot badly. Cheetah.
Your left.
Alpha, Bravo, you guys in good condition after that?
If blue team's moving a bit, I've got one of my group of guys moving forward to
Gonna sandwich them a bit on the right.
Okay, firm.
Woo! Alright, so we're starting to get that situation where they've got quite a few guys down.
Shoot me in the back. Here in a sec.
This is Bravo Alpha, you good?
Yes, we are good.
Got the Vic coming over. I'm gonna have these guys pull to the other camp. Those guys may or may not decide to pull back out.
Yeah, that's good.
If head north and then we'll head east into town. Alpha to ground.
Good, Alpha.
Alpha's going to push north to the road and then head east into the town. If Bravo wants to continue on the original route.
A firm, sounds good. Bravo.
Can you repeat for Bravo?
Bravo, you're gonna go ahead and continue on route. Alpha is gonna go ahead and move a little bit north of us and then east.
Solid.
Stop focusing on the chopper.
This is Bravo, we got heavy casualties on the forest, over.
A firm, are you able to take care of them yourself?
This is Alpha, we've seen a BDRM zip past us.
A firm, which direction?
Evac my
He's heading up the road, away from us.
North, east, west, south?
East to west.
A firm.
I should really get a Kozus with, I think for these ops, if we keep getting 40 people.
This is Bravo, BDM just passed by us southeast of our position. It's circling around.
Bitch!
A firm. If you can get a AT shot on it, just clear take it.
Alright, I don't know, the wheels are
Reinforcements are inbound on our position.
definitely wonky. Send those guys in. These guys are clearing things out as well. Here, I'm going to take us out of the action just for a moment. Get a squad down, and, let's see.
Bravo, do you have your casualties up?
Don't push east, please.
Negative, working on creating a mini CCP.
A firm. Bravo, are you marked by purple smoke?
Have them get out right there. Life in the fast lane.
Gun on incoming east of blue smoke.
Well, that didn't work. That That did not work at all.
Alpha, what's your status?
Let's fix the unconscious glitches.
Smoke then.
This is Bravo, we just got flanked by that vehicle, got disabled itself in the process.
Affirm, Bravo.
Let me quickly
Yes, that was our jet.
clear that cargo there. So we just heard some air support go on. Nice. Well, I totally planned,
Bravo,
right?
do you need another medic?
I was gonna cut through, but I guess ArmA decided, no, let's put these wheels instead.
Plus that vehicle just shrugged us over top.
Affirm, are you marked by purple smoke?
That's a firm, we are about 20 meters east of it.
Yep, so they're flying overhead. Let's see, I probably can delete some of the bodies around here. I got those reinforcements coming in. That truck's gonna drive, like, right by them. So I think for now I'm gonna say I'm gonna careless hold fire. We'll watch that in a moment. Dead sit with his car, that's fine. We can get rid of that dude. But yeah, I'll work on fielding more units out and about. Let's have one more look. They might have to get some reinserts in. I did a bit of monkeying around there. I didn't mean to run him. Well, I didn't mean to run him over. I just didn't mean to, like, glitch out my fic. Just trying to get the fucker to target the infantry, you know? But at least now they're feeling threatened enough to actually utilize their frickin' air support, at least the A-10. Wow, they just picked the worst time.
Back up.
Affirm, Alpha, go ahead and move to Bravo's location, help them get their wounded up.
Affirm.
Bravo, how many casualties do you have now?
×2, believed.
Hey, just had air hit that position.
We're still working to figure out exactly how many of my boys are up.
Solid. Are you combat effective?
Have these guys come
Not
up.
very. I'm dealing with one of our team leads. I'll be combat effective in 5 mics.
Affirm.
I still don't know where my effing phone ended up.
Be advised, one of the...
Of course, I checked the one spot.
Wounded did not survive, over.
Yep, so they did have a KIA from that. Someone sneezes. And so, yeah, we're starting to see air do some more work. I'm going to quickly look up when BMP-2s entered service. Because I'm pretty sure it was in the 70s.
Alright, Alpha, go ahead and keep moving.
So there we go.
East, go
Infantry
clear that
are
objective marker.
assaulting this next section. That is a hidden power station.
Affirm, will do.
Some Soviet tech.
Bravo, let me know when you're back on station.
Damn, introduced in the 1980s. Oh well. I'll just stick with BMP-1s then. It's a shame because I don't have like BTR-40s and armored cars and stuff, but I do have T-34s, 55s.
Affirm, Bravo.
And I will start getting that template. So other squads slowly starting to move out. These guys still painting that position, making sure they are all down. And I got more infantry coming in to reinforce.
We're going to clear everything south of the fire station and then push north.
Affirm.
These guys are still, they're all around this one dude. Here, I'm gonna throw in just a few more dudes to kind of check this forest area. But let's do a pair of T-34s here. Let's see, I think Takistani would have, like, the best bet. Yeah, baby.
Alpha, are you taking contact?
Hey, we've entered the fire station and it's garrisons, so we're clearing that at the moment.
Solid copy.
Bravo, ready to move?
Alright,
So
Bravo,
sending
go
these
ahead and
guys
move east
ahead.
into the fire station. Help Bravo clear that, and then start
See
moving
if we
north.
force them to bring more of their air support
We
online.
don't need Bravo in the fire station with us as well.
Hey, firm, if you got it handled, then Bravo, go ahead and move to the objective marker marked on map.
Solid.
So we'll grab those two. Now watch this, I can just copy and paste that one.
Ясно, приступаем.
Get out.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Get out. So these guys are gonna have kind of hit him from the rear on that fire station.
Alpha,
Caleb
once
looks
you
like
go
he
ahead
went.
and clear
No, he's
that
desyncing.
fire station, I want you to set up defensive positions and face north until Bravo can clear the south.
So gonna teleport up via Zeus.
Yeah. We got a cache? Yeah, it's small cache of weapons.
Yep, so they got their cache right there. Chopper gunner is shooting at dudes.
Bravo. Somehow we lost
Send in
one of our
GT6.
people. We're moving back to look for him over.
Hey, firm, just send somebody to go run after him. A couple runners.
tanks
I
just
want you
got
guys to be
spooked,
moving
so I'm
to
gonna-
the fucking east, southeast.
Set them to careless hold fire.
Sorry, the half of my team is moving to the southeast.
Whew, having a bit of a lag spike right here. I'm gonna delete a large portion of the bodies. Looks like Caleb actually recovered his connection. Well, I'm gonna have these guys follow those gunshots. Yes, I want that squad to get back here right fucking now and bring the BTRs.
Enemy armor north.
I don't think I'm going to last long. Die, American pig!
Everyone hold up. Get ready for a BTR.
I got one.
Working on. I need someone to grab Turbo. I got the AT ready.
You got Turbo.
Oh, I am alive.
Get defensive, Gabian, if you can get a gunship.
Communism will not never prevail. As long as American, true Americans are on this.
I have
Alpha, B5, T-34 inbound from the north.
Take that bet.
So they brought two guys down.
Times 2 armor then.
Letting down a charge.
Alright, so it sounds like they're having fun with it.
It looks like it was different now.
Alpha, be advised that T-34 is direct east of you on the main road.
Now it's gonna start mowing infantry down.
This is Bravo. We entered the slums. There are enemies in here clearing.
Hey, firm, Bravo.
Oh, exactly where it is. I just can't see.
Oh, there, nice. It's gone.
Alright, so I'm gonna go back up here. A little bit of lag spikes, but nothing too hard.
Help me with Strong. He got hit by his back blast. Work on his chest.
Now it works.
I'm working on your chest. Jelly.
Here, actually, we can do
Armor
this.
hits.
Yeah, you got hit by your own back blast.
Don't worry, we have to do it. We have to do it.
I got fucking shit friends right now. You got your own leg.
Felix, where are you going?
Team, we all good? Who's down?
Blue team, let's get out of here.
Are you there?
Blue team, let's get out of here. Yep, lots of contact noise.
Alright, I'm gonna template what frames I can.
Are we blowing this cache or are we keeping it? Copy. Blue team, where are you? Blue team's coming to yeah, we're on here. Blue team's on here. Okay, let's start moving south.
I'll get rid of the smoke billows, that's what's causing some more of the lag.
Friendly in that building.
send those guys like that. So yeah, these guys, the smoke bill is what's causing the lag right there, so I'll get there. Snipers Wonderland saying keep up the good work. Thank you so much, my man. I hope you guys are enjoying this little show, and I hope you keep enjoying it. Sounds like Air just did some more strikes. Yep, killed some more infantry around that truck. Nice. Another frame issue that's related to this is since we have 2 AOs going on at once, it's going to be a wee bit laggy.
There's also a guy over there on the road.
Come in the garage now.
I can't.
So it sounds like these guys are trying to cover the retreat here.
2 minutes, 15 seconds. Go, go, go.
Sounds like they set a charge for 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Nice.
Hey, okay.
Smoke colleague, let's go. I'm deploying to smoke.
I don't need to have that guy in an ambient animation.
All forces be advised, community team has garrisoned the building marked command on map.
A firm, Alpha's garrisoned the fire station.
A firm, Alpha be advised,
Watch this.
command has enemies swarming around the outside of the building.
Likewise on our engine.
Just gonna make them search that building. I was gonna throw a grenade in there. And Huey is coming over and around. These guys are pulling back. I'm having another wave of reinforcements come in. And BTR is being a bit silly. I'll
Bravo, what's your status?
wait for it to come back here. Kill off all these guys, delete those guys. They've moved on. Nice. Yeah. I'll reach out. I gotta also set guys up for the Star Wars thing, because I'm gonna get some good uses on that as well.
This is Bravo, repeat.
What's your status?
Squad leader is down, team lead's taking over. We're currently engaging contact at the slums to the northeast.
There he is.
A firm. Bravo, watch fire. There are friendlies to your north.
Lex.
There's getting keyholed through specific spots. So Dirty Snipe and Sniper Wolf still in this AO. We got the BTR coming in as well. And it sounds like they just blew up that. I was coming back to listen to that sweet, sweet explosion. We'll delete that guy since he's falling back. I can go red. I'll delete the bodies and civilians there.
Possibly, we're just establishing surroundings now.
So give the player base a breather. They just took
Bravo, have you cleared that objective mark?
quite a beating.
This is Bravo, Commander Baker, net.
A firm, Bravo, have you finished clearing the buildings at the objective
Yeah, so Wolf
mark?
looks like he provoked the infantry to get out.
Sorry to moving on that objective mark now.
I'll give him something to do.
A firm.
I need a backpack from somebody.
We're covering the east side. Red, we're covering the east side.
Not bad.
Where the hell are you, mate?
Just watching them on the map. Also seeing if Wolf's gonna come around and hit that position. Might not even notice it yet, but the BTR is gonna come to support
objective
as
mark
well.
is a question mark, over.
A firm, that is objective mark. Bravo, also be advised, I have 2 of your reinserts inbound from the north.
Yeah, these guys are stuck aggroing on the helicopter. Oh, that guy fucking stood still for me. I think they've had 1 or 2 casualties,
Alpha,
but they're allowed to
be
reinsert
advised,
because it is a tier 1
inbound
op.
to your
We don't do the
position
1
from
life
the
only
east.
rule on these.
Time to tread carefully.
Where are you guys? Oh, there.
Roughly
I'm gonna break all these guys away and just have them
East side.
East side, okay.
go over to this position.
Bravo, are you taking any contact at this time?
Someone left on shack deck.
Behind you.
This is Bravo, squad leads down again. We're engaging contacts north again at the slums at the Ural mark, a little bit north of it.
Yeah, we're all glitching out on the truck, so I'm just having...
should have been moving southeast from that position.
Dismount.
North, the entire north bearing.
Right, guys, once per bearing gets up, I'm going to push north and start clearing.
I'm done.
We're gonna
Has
push
Bravo
north a bit.
south?
Incredible. Thanks, guys.
Sounds like it's brought a friendly up. I'm
I'll
gonna
meet the
get rid of
ground.
this squad.
Bravo clear south of the fire station.
Negative, Alpha. Why don't you go ahead and take a task force to go do that?
Hey, firm, will do.
Didn't you just talk?
We'll go south.
Let's go, let's go.
We'll go south
Okay.
to that area.
Someone down on
Maybe it
the
was
right.
Tempest.
Is he dead?
Get off. Right, guys, gather outside. We need to head south.
Loads in.
outside.
I'll take the max.
Okay. Let's start moving south.
2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Can you go down the poles?
Ясно, приступаем.
Oh, nice.
Trying to throw these guys to play some defensive positions, but air is probably gonna make them freak the fuck out. Air's flying right over. BTR is right here, striking at what he can. I think Sniper Wolf might come around to try to engage. They're marking that position to ambush.
Start pushing south, please.
So yeah, so we can hear that Huey engaging targets. But yeah, them flying that over is gonna really stall with my force. So what I'm gonna do is...
I'm back in... we are cruising southeast of the compound.
Need to bring a AAA car.
Hey, firm Bravo, why don't you go ahead and set up
Gonna
a
task her
position in
from
the fire
afar,
station where
grab a
Alpha was,
ZU.
cover the north.
Confirm, Bravo is to set up in fire station.
Hey, firm.
I'm gonna bring her in right there. Might take her a second, but we'll get her to go in from there.
Alpha, have you had eyes on any caches to the south?
None
So air looks like they
there was
waved
one
off
in the
a bit.
fire station at the top floor, but we're currently clearing now.
Hey, firm Alpha.
Так точно.
Bravo, do you have any demolition charges?
Those BTRs might be enough to make Morbid wave off.
Alright, Bravo, if you can locate that cache in the fire station, I want you to go ahead and plant a demo charge there. I'll let you know when it's at.
Yep. So I have a third man. That guy gets out when just got fan. Oh god, it sniped him.
We have demo charges, no placards, over.
He got sniped out by the BTRs. Oh.
Which advice we can time
Oh
the charges.
shit.
Yeah, go ahead and send them for 5 minutes.
Hot damn. If you're flying that low, the BTR can hit ya. Oh.
Bravo, once you've placed those charges, go ahead and
So it
get
started
out of the
slow
fire
for air, but
station
yeah,
and
now
start moving
air's
north.
definitely having a time. Yeah, I mean, they have 14.5 caliber. Right? If I were to look at that gun real quick, it's, yeah, 14.5. That stuff will penetrate Hueys and Little Birds like a frickin' knife to butter. It is a nasty piece of
Alpha, have
equipment.
you cleared the southern objective?
On to the last series of buildings now.
Hey, firm.
Yep, so that's our respawn coming up. It might tell me I might have forgotten to get rid of notifications.
Alpha's reference, 3rd floor.
Do we already have entrenching tools?
Found it.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, I got an entrenching tool if you need it.
Bravo, have
Five
you seen
mics
it's not
and mark on the map.
fucking... Yeah, A firm. Go ahead, get your guys out of that building. I still see guys on the roof.
Gonna throw some dudes around here.
On the map when it will dead.
But yep, they're getting accustomed to everything. I'll delete another group of the bodies. They're just
Bravo,
going
be
through those
advised,
remaining
your machine
compounds.
gunner is still on the roof of the building. You might want to tell him to get off it.
This is Bravo. I see machine gun. It's one of ours apparently.
Okay,
Alpha to ground.
Good, Alpha.
Team, get out of the
Clear
building.
south.
Hey, firm, any caches?
Negative.
Alright, go ahead and move up to the recon marked on map.
Alright, I'm gonna mulligan that, because that guy just yeeted through a wall and shot Pogo in the back, so... Auntie, did you also get hit? He literally went through the wall and just sprayed him in the back. That was...
Contact north,
Yeah,
down the road.
sorry about that.
Hey, ArmA. Right. We go save Bad Wolf and Gaby, and they got hit.
Oh man, it's really working on them.
Jesus Christ, what happened over here? I think they got hit by friendly air or something. That's crazy.
Has anyone got a charge thing?
But yeah, that's the job of Zeus.
Recon point and that's Bravo's taking on the east side.
Drag him over here, drag him west.
I see one.
These guys have climbed up here.
Still getting suppressed from the smoke.
As these guys are just coming back to their command post, they might find them later, they might not.
Alpha to ground.
So team,
Go
go
ahead,
east.
Alpha.
Full security east.
We're
Go
going
east,
to need a
blue team.
resupply soon.
Hey, firm.
Another one bites the dust.
Is there anyone else down? Can you get him
But
over here?
surely I'll get him to safety.
Go.
Hey, you're alive.
Yeah, so I was just trying to see if that meant someone went KIA, but I think they're still okay. They've had 3 guys go in front.
Resupply position marked on map.
Put him in inside of another guy.
Hey, firm.
Blue has
You got one getting on your chest, it should be good.
Where is the
one guy downed.
Okay, that didn't work the way I wanted it to, so I'm gonna have to do it like this.
Oh shit. Who is here?
Yeah, we're right there.
Zappy's there.
North of the...
25.
Zeddy is here. Contacts west east.
Contacts east.
I should have templated one of these, because I don't know if,
Hey, firm, do you want Alpha to hold or push north?
Shit,
Alpha, go ahead. Push north. I want you to go clear the position that's marked resupply on map. That'll be our resupply position.
Hey, firm, message received.
let's give them a warm welcome, shall we?
Alright, this is Bravo, we just got engaged.
Oh,
from
no,
the
I have some,
two down
yeah, I put
already.
them down here as template. Alright, cool.
Hey, firm.
Sounds like someone's not pulling security. Ouch. Hey, Seymour, they called resupply, so I'm just taking care of some of the crates that can be picked up.
Okay, copy that.
So apparently I can't template the launcher shit, but here's 2 launcher crates that should work. Because the rest of these are vanilla. It just means I'm going to have more in the loadouts that work later, so...
Item too heavy to carry?
Can you load them in a Vic? Because, yeah, they're probably going to be too heavy because of how we overpacked them. So as long as they can be loaded in a helicopter, that's all we need them for.
Okay.
Alright, but the little crate should probably have enough to do stuff with, so yeah. Do you want me to move them closer to the choppers? I think that would be better. I'm just going to pass them behind you. That good?
Give me action, baby. Interaction.
Ranger team, what's your status?
Still not close enough to the chopper.
Which chopper, left or right?
The one I'm looking at.
There.
Low, got it.
Command, help you.
You.
I believe Bravo is
Did you get it?
at this point.
Alright, cool.
Want rocket?
I don't know what resupply they want. I'm just giving the boxes so we can do resupply, you know what I mean? I guess they'd have an ear on 5-5 or something, so I guess check in, just say that the resupply is here, and just ask what they want with it.
Alright, these medium-sized boxes still not close enough. I should be able to pick up this one, though. Ah, shit. Small ones are too small to pick up. Or heavy to pick up.
Okay, they're all literally right around the chopper. Make sure you're selecting the right chopper, by the way, since there's two.
There's only one that shows up for an option.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like the launcher one was loaded in, so yeah, that should be fine. Anyway, I'm gonna go back in.
To the resupply position marked on map.
Alpha team to ground.
Oh, I spawned with an MG.
Get Alpha.
Resupply point is clear.
Yes.
Hi,
Hey,
Command.
Firm, go ahead,
This is
set up
Ranger
positions
Team.
there.
Ranger Team, this is Ground Command. High's out of range. What's your status?
This is high send traffic.
Confirm. Yes, we've cleared out 4 camp areas out here. One had a command and control transmitter. Another had a Russian-speaking insurgents in it. All the camps had caches with AK-type weapons in it.
Hey, Firm, have the caches been detonated?
Hey, Firm, we've detonated all 4 camps, including the transmitter.
Solid. Ranger, I'm going to assign you under ground command to help finish up with their objective, or you can head home. Entirely up to you, but job well done.
Hey, Firm, we're planning on acting as QRF if ground command needed it. Currently waiting on a
oh yeah, so they
LZ up here.
They spanked the BTR.
This is Bravo. We are still stuck facing our road and we are on the move in momentarily.
Alright, so this guy... Just gonna re-template him and put him right here. Maybe he'll, shoot at some of them.
Ground, this is Rangers. Where do you want us to come in once our air extract gets up here?
LZ Kentucky marked on map.
Doom music gets copyrighted a bit
Hey, Firm, where
harder
are friendly
compared
forces?
to Cold War for
Friendly
this.
forces will be at grid rev
Commander Cocker, excuse me, Red Alert.
072136.
Teleport's behind you. Nothing personal, kid. Fucking memes. What the fuck?
Bravo, what's status?
We are moving you now.
What the hell did that
Firm, are
copy
you en
over
route
here? It
to
might have been the
resupply
crate
point?
still.
Ground, do
Sorry.
you want us to act as a blocking force, or do you want us to push through the 3 markers there?
Go ahead and push into those first 3 positions there. Just let me know if anybody tries to escape. Take them out.
Hey, Firm.
You're useless.
Forces, be advised, BTR northwest.
Ground command, this is Rangers. Just to be clear, make sure your guys know what's coming in so they don't engage us. We will return fire.
Yeah, Firm.
Yeah, so a lot of stuff, I gotta play stuff quickly, like at a 1.25, or they're starting to catch on to 1.25 nowadays, so I'm playing stuff at a 1.5 times speed. That's still, it's catchy and stuff. It doesn't completely, blast your eardrums. But, it's always something I like
Alpha
to do.
to ground.
Good, Alpha.
In light of that BTR, what do you want us to do about resupplying? Because Helo's not going to be able to drop us anything or land us anything.
Go ahead and take a strike team. Go ahead
Now
and
just
move
did a bit of a wild
northwest.
weasel run there and lost my train of
Try
thought.
to
But yeah, I
engage it. If you
try
need
to have some
assistance,
play in the
Let
background.
me know, I'll send Bravo
And
to
I used to
help you
do
out.
non-copyrighted
alright.
epic music, and then that music started getting
Hey, Firm,
copyrighted. I'm like,
Bravo,
what the
set up
fuck?
defensive positions
You
in
lied
this
to me.
area.
So, what can you do? No, bro, stay right there. Come on, I need you as like a blocking position. Yo, fuck that puppy up.
Alpha, be advised, you got a BTR northwest of your position.
He took some damage. That thing doesn't respawn, by the way. It's an experimental, so... He fuck with me, I fuck with him. Yeah, those guys moved to the camp. That guy moved there too, and when we hear that chopper coming in, I might send them to go counter. But all the aircraft pulled back, so Wolf's coming back to grab a Huey. Move with them. Alright, so it looks like they got stuff loaded in that aircraft, but yeah, I'll make some template resupply.
Already on.
I wish he was bleeding fuel or something. That hit managed to decrew that vehicle.
Alpha to ground, BTR is knocked out.
Affirm Alpha.
And I don't know where these guys are. All I know is we have a bunch of destroyed camps, so we're gonna stick around there. Maybe we'll spot them and we'll get a firefight going. Maybe we won't. But I also do have that northern road. Morbid now flying around. I think he's trying to see if it's safe for air to come in on this LZ for that resupply.
Alpha to ground.
I don't know if OFP gets copyrighted, but here's the thing too. Since you're a Twitch partner, like when I wasn't partnered, I could experiment all I want. Now that I am partnered, I actually get a lot of penalties if I play copyrighted stuff, which scares me. Guy in a business suit. To try, you know, I try on YouTube, and if it does get copyrighted on YouTube, then it's generally okay. But I don't really test anything on Twitch, other than Twitch stream settings and shit. Which, by the way, I've optimized them a bit better, so I hope the bitrate I jacked up to about 6K. I'm gonna start testing 8K by the end of the weekend. Excuse me. And the VOD bitrate is much higher too. So Morbid still flying escort. Dirty Snape's about to come in with that resupply. These guys are in. Here, just to fuck with them, I'm gonna put another group say that they came back as well. I don't think they're gonna get here in time though. I'm just holding that LZ. Resupply still coming in. And yeah, this will probably take, you know, 2.5 hours. We're about to come up on the 2-hour mark, about 18 minutes away, but Rangers did their job pretty well, and they still have this entire town to clear. But after they leave that area, I can delete all these bodies, and that's going to give us back so many frames.
Mark.
See if I can have all these guys kind of come in. I think the I think they're going to be able to get away just before we get these guys moving. Here below the hill. Put a few pot shots on them.
All forces be advised, resupply is coming in. LZ resupply.
Firing back. Alright. So that AO is pretty much taken care of. Get all these bodies deleted. You gotta be careful what you delete. You don't want to delete their resupply crates on accident.
Bravo, be advised, enemy contact southeast of the resupply point, straight down the road.
Sorry. Southeast of the resupply point. We need to move there now.
Run that boy. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? They got a chopper that landed back there. Just blew up that BTR. I'm gonna put a squad back here for the sake of templating, because I don't want to go all the way to the top left corner. So it sounds like they blew up that BTR. And they've moved out of that AO and now deleting all those bodies. It's gonna make things so much nicer. These guys, I'm gonna push on these dudes. That dude looks down. Do. Do. Oh, look, I'm wounded. Thank God I templated some elastic bandages on these kits. Also, impromptu medical resupply they can give themselves.
Alpha, what's status?
We are green, mate. We are just in the office buildings a bit further northwest of that marker.
Hey, firm, are you taking any contact?
Sporadic.
Hey, firm, I want you to move to the LZ resupply, help reinforce us here.
Hey, firm, with a...
Well, that did... Hi. How are you doing? I didn't expect to see you up here. Oh, I shot the T-0, but I left the medical eye. That's cute.
Ground, this is Rangers.
You're supposed to be able to shoot out of these, but I guess it wasn't. They're not broken.
Kentucky and moving towards the closest objective.
Paper.
So they landed on my rear. So I'm gonna be hit by 2 AOs now, or 2 sides of the AO. Does Minnie not know how to unload the crates?
Alpha, go ahead and clear that.
Here, let's get some 50 cal
building to the
technicals
east
to come
before
in.
you resupply.
I'm thinking we'll probably take them from Chekadi, but they'll have that green star on it. So actually, we'll take them from the Chernaris Air Force, or Chernaris Ground Force team. Excuse me. I don't know why I spawned too. It's just in my head. I'm like, all right, we
Alpha,
need to,
once
but
you
in
get
reality, you
to
gotta do
LZ
this part
resupply,
first.
go ahead, get reset up, and fucking, once you're done, move to the construction building that Bravo will be at. Then Bravo, I want you to fall back, get resupplied, and then go back to the construction building. How copy?
Solid copy.
Over here, I'm gonna set up another blocking position with those dudes. So again, give them a bit more of a breather. I've got some stragglers here. I'm gonna pull them back to this base. And this dude, I'm gonna pull back to right there. Hearing some more shots. Probably shooting at the helicopter. Yeah, they didn't load that. They're getting the crates out. Yep, so there's the medical crate. How badly fucked is this guy? Yeah, no, he's good. So they got a medical crate. And they got this crate. Nice. That's got ammo for everybody. I will be 110% honest, it's actually really rare you see TSP do a resupply, so the fact I've made them do it means they've had a lot of stuff to kill.
How are you doing, Doctor?
I'm gonna need some help.
My cars are starting to come into this AO.
Okay.
Low blood,
Helping you out.
blood. I'll just get my arm.
Did you just try to run him over?
Yes.
Ground, are we clear to resupply or do you still
Get down
want
and
us
follow
to
me.
Alright, well, I guess I'm not getting packed. Let's go.
Needs a pack.
You can get a pack if you stay here.
Alright, Alpha, you got 20 seconds.
There's ammo.
Just working on this guy first.
Set up, get moving, fucking
Yes, I got
inside
Blue, do not
construction building.
overextend, get us just
Nice.
I need fucking pack.
Somebody get a pack.
So far this
I'm packing you now. 75%.
What was that girly scream? That was me. Because normally the GP25 rounds, when you shoot them point blank like that, they explode. So it took me a second to see that it literally went through the
Bravo,
window.
what's your status? Mark position on map.
Let's go.
Bravo is close to the supply point. We are spread within 100 meters of it.
Stop doing it. You're good.
Alpha, the trucks.
A firm, you need to be moving east to the construction building.
These guys are only a single squad. Looks like they have teacher cable tied against the other
Negative.
AFK.
You will get resupplied once Alpha's finished.
You're good.
So by them starting from the north, hopefully we'll be able to finish this AO a bit quicker.
A firm Alpha. Alpha, Bravo, clear that construction building. Once you're done, Alpha, set up defensive position.
Oh my god,
Bravo,
you
fall back,
guys are
resupply.
fucking...
Solid.
Like, if we could not do
Ground,
that,
this
that
is
would be
Rangers.
awesome.
We pushed into the first objective marker. Didn't find anything there. Engaged a couple contacts south of us. We're pushing down to see what's around
And there's
them.
no air to see that. Yay, okay.
A firm, if you find any caches, you're clear to dead them.
A firm.
Yeah, no, Morbid's just hovering there.
Bravo, have those charges in the fire station been deaded yet?
Yeah, no, we're gonna. Me and,
I believe so. They were set on timer. I'll confirm in a second.
A firm.
I literally RC'd him just as he started shooting. Hands get shot.
Be advised, there is a lot of
Gonna have him
confusion
counter
in my
push.
squad.
So
I do
Kerbал's
not
using
believe
teachers
the
and meat shields when he
charges
gets back.
was detonated.
That's glorious.
Possible secondary charges was there and they thought it's already set. Over.
So have this other group come in.
Command team will take care of the charges. Just go ahead and continue clearing. Once you're done, Bravo, go ahead and rearm.
Solid copy.
Oh, let's not do that. Whoops.
Alpha to Bravo, you clear to rearm. If you can, we've got the rest.
I honestly do.
They don't need to clear out the entire town just where they're taking contact from, but they keep going directions. Like, I marked point of interest for a reason. Just clear out the points of interest. Here, Ground, this is high. Do you copy?
A firm, hi, go ahead.
Roger. This is just to give you some guidance. You only have to, like, go in and clear the areas around the specific points of interest. You don't have to go into every corner of the town, alright?
A firm.
Morbid just took a helicopter hit,
All
probably
right.
by that 50.
Alpha, Bravo, once you guys get moving towards grid rep 067141, marked on map, that fucking objective marker, we're gonna move there next, clear that out. Bravo, you have 30 seconds to rearm once you get to the supply point.
Son just got fucked by Asian rifleman, boy. I'm gonna steal him. Yes, there's gonna be a Warhammer 40k out tonight at 9 PM EST. This is our TSB afternoon op. Throw some smoke for me, you faggots! Aww. And then at 5 p.m. tonight, we're gonna probably have one of the coolest Star Wars ops I've ever seen. So, all right, try to carry Strun away. Yeah, but they're all a bit scattered right now, so I'm having them just kind of react to where the shots are. And these guys that are forming up, because we're having more combat over there, I'm gonna send them up to here. Jeez. That was Malin coming in for a danger close airstrike. Holy fuck, 55 must be a bit of a mess. There's gonna be some desync from that explosion.
Is Bravo ready to move?
Yep. Those fuel things always, when they explode, they cause a bit of desync. Not much you can do about that. Those guys are taking
Bravo on
care
the move
of,
northwest.
that group. There is a lot of stuff tonight, and I am excited. I have permanently dropped my tier 4 slot though, which usually would play after this simply because we just never really utilized it. But I hear Sniper Wolf's gonna take it and start doing stuff with it, so that's gonna, help promote attendance for my thing from the more senior members. So they're moving back to detonate that
advised, you need to move north towards the objective marker. Stand by for grid. Say again for grid.
But yeah, no, these guys are gonna need to lick their wounds here, because I know they've got 2 down, 1 AFK. And I've got some more dudes around.
Bravo, grid ref is as follows: 067141 Kilo Papa 1. How copy?
Can you confirm what is grid where F4?
As the objective marker, you need to move to north of resupply
Yeah,
point.
it's all in EST. So yeah, for Europeaners and beyond, it's gonna be a little bit late for you guys, and I'm sorry, that's just their EST communities, and they like to do it more towards the afternoon.
Pad 1.
So they're calling in another strike somewhere. I didn't catch the full number.
Marked here on map.
But they only got 2 areas left, and I'm kind of short on my reinforcing.
It's different, that's why I asked.
Because these guys took a lot of time to do that resupply. But yep, 2 squads, a command team, and then Ranger team is now in the AO, clearing things out where they can. Medics are working on who they can. And I guess Wolf's trying to find that 50 cal shooting at him. I've just let him kind of go off on his own. So he's gonna lower a bit of altitude. Yeah, that's the gun. I thought it was the bench one for a second, but no, he just, because he's been changing out his helicopter a few times to serve whatever the player base needs. Now these guys are starting to move up as to it is now quiet. So I'm going to play defensively here. I'm going to put a squad up to there first so I can try to get them in the city. So we can get some sweet-ass city fighting now. I think Bravo's finally resupplying.
Rangers, go ahead, give me a sit rep.
It's like Wolf found it, but he missed that rocket shot.
Ground Command, this is Rangers. You're flushing bad guys towards us. They're currently about 200 meters north of your location.
Hey, firm, solid copy.
Yeah, the only reinforcement route I have is to the north. Rangers completely cut that off. But I want to bring in some more technicals just to play defensive. But they're probably going to ram themselves into that one in the road.
At this time, since I'm only a 9-man team, I'm going to sit here as a blocking force and let you drive them towards us.
Solid copy.
A few more rounds coming in. I'm going to put those guys a bit deeper in the woods because they're supposed to be a template squad, so I can just copy paste. These 2 guys I'm going to pull back to this encampment. Trying to have my sentries stay and hold. That guy's stuck in a building. And now all is quiet. We'll have a listen to these guys up here. Overall, there haven't been that many casualties, which is interesting.
Shut the fuck up.
Alpha, this is
Auntie, shut the hell up!
Hey, firm, send it.
Alpha, I'm gonna have you regroup with Bravo at grid red plus follow 067141 at the
Some people sound salty, jeez. No, I'm not playing like their commander, I'm playing... Zeus is a 3D interface. If you ever heard of Dungeons and Dragons, this is basically Dungeons and Dragons with guns. Every red circle dude you see is an actual person. Everything else is AI.
Where are we? Teacher,
copy, standby.
So right now we're recreating Cold War era up, 1970s. What if there was a massive issue where
Ground Rangers,
containment policy kicks in from the Truman era, where they put boots on the ground in South America to prevent the Soviets from getting a foothold in their hemisphere. Because back in the day, the U.S. was very strict about keeping their hemisphere anti-communism, and we saw it with the Cuban Missile Crisis.
This is Bravo. We are on here marker or close to it. Over.
So I got some technicals coming in. These guys did this other AO. They aced it.
Alright, Rangers, be advised, friendly forces are currently at or near here marker marked on map.
Zeus. And yeah, Zeus. I try to Zeus. I used to.
Most of the retreating forces have stopped. We're going to push.
I do about 10 of these a week.
East from our current location.
I got 3 today, 2 tomorrow. And then 5 on the rest of the weekdays.
Hey, firm, are you currently at
1 on Monday, 1 on Friday, 1 on Wednesday. So actually, no, now I do 8 a week.
144 is closer, more accurate.
I gotta update my schedule, actually. So yeah, air blew up that building, so they're garrisoning the ruins. But this is the second to final stretch here.
Alpha, be advised, contact northwest.
That's like coming in front of you, don't push.
Here, no, I don't want that. I'll I'm gonna garrison that barracks, but in the meantime, I'm gonna have another group.
Yeah, taking point.
We got contacts.
Just me doing my dream hobby. And we've got, yep, still 40 guys in the server, including myself, 41, so this is what a 40-person task force looks like. 3 squads, 1 command group, and a lot of pilots.
Don't push into military compounds, guys.
So repeat that for Alpha.
Do not push
Righto, Serenity. I actually do that for a lot of people too. I don't give them the follow, I just jump in whenever.
We're not pushing to the compound, we're pushing up that road with Dishka UAZ.
Well, that's Alpha, Bravo, get it covered.
Can any of them see this? Okay, I'm gonna nudge that a little to the left of the road. That way, when these guys come in, they don't ram their frickin' car into it. Wow!
This is Bravo. Green team.
Wow!
Yeah, we got 4 men active out of 10.
Air just...
Yeah, I think there's something going on with the bomb.
Yeah. Little bird.
Switching to 5-5, because 55's AirNet.
Can you give me a rough location of where they did land?
100 meters short. 50 meters short. 100 meters short.
Yeah, they went more east.
Yeah, this was also running there, although I told them not to fucking run in there. So yeah, that's all your fault.
So it sounds like they were told not to run in somewhere and they ran in anyway. Yep, so Tempest's gonna go down too close to those rockets.
Little bird's outbound, go ahead.
Contacts west, southwest, still.
I'm not doing this method.
Sorry.
The medic.
So 1 squad, I guess they were told not to move in, but then again, ground was right in the middle of it too. So it sounds like 55, they're still doing their thing, but yeah, that was a big blue on blue. I guess we're gonna talk about that on Debrief.
What's the name of the medic that is down right now?
But all I have to say about that is ouch.
Right there.
Ground, this is Rangers. Just FYI, we're in a shanty town right now, headed towards that last objective.
So I'm going to send all remaining units I have in the AO over here.
Don't worry about it. Just tourniquet yourself.
And I'm going to adjust my VIX to come up to here. I think they're aggroing off of Wolf's Little Bird again.
How can you tell? How can you tell that isn't
We just heard an AT-4 shot.
Where the fuck am I?
Just murder that technical. Nice, but you can see where one of these bombs dropped, and that's how much damage it did.
That's down northwest.
Detector Ranger, you're operating enemy vehicles.
That is down.
We're definitely gonna have some KIA here. There's no way we won't.
Ground command's back on there.
Repaste that AI. Sounds like they brought ground command back up.
Bravo, give me a contact report.
This is Bravo, we got 4 men active out of 10. Still trying to figure out where I am.
Affirm, are you taking any contact at this time?
Yep, because no one's pulling security.
Sporadic infantry, but nothing major.
Affirm, Alpha, contact
I just stare at them and I'm not immediately shot.
We've got a couple of guys that went down from that airstrike, and we think Bravo got friendly fire by air as well.
Yeah.
And they're throwing grenades in the compound now. You know me, I like to make it worse. And my 2 technicals are cooked. Alright, let's take care of some of the bodies here.
The medic.
Alpha to Bravo, mark kitchen with blue smoke.
We'll do,
down
count
Get everybody else, get the squad leader up.
Yeah, I would agree to whoever just said that on local. That is a mass cast.
Towards the
mass cast is when you have a lot of people down, and that is...
down up here.
That's right.
Firm, we've got eyes on you. We've got a medic. He's just someone up, and then we're heading to you.
Mass cast. So I'm deleting bodies right now to keep the frames
Ground,
good.
this is Rangers. At this time, we're moving into the final objective. It's a fortified compound.
Solid copy, Ranger.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Bravo, what's up?
They got the 2 guys up back there. No, 8 people down.
Hey, firm.
Send these guys to counter. I've got this squad up right here. I'll send them in, but that's going to be it for my stuff. I'm not going to send it in anymore.
Alpha, belay your last. I want you to move into that compound to the west and clear that.
Yeah, watch yourselves. There were still guys in there.
I want this to be hard for the Ranger squad if they want to try to push into this one on their own with no support. Which Bad Wolf's about to run into a bad time. 2 of them try to fuse and they get fucked. And spacing doesn't matter if you get hit by a unguided bomb. UGB.
Ain't spacing in an urban environment.
It's gonna stay back with the question, please.
And Ice Dragon's moved up here to get the high ground. Sniper Wolf coming in to do a strike on that compound. Guns only. Danger close.
Bravo, just shield your wounded. Danny's dead. Somebody else then. Doing CPR on set. That's pretty bad. I hit by a GBU.
Oh, wait, Pogo up. That's a lot of Russian speak. And everyone just kind of focused around this mass cast, picking each other up. I don't really see that much security. Some dudes are coming around to push that group.
Come on, Tempest. I'll work. I got shit ton on my back.
I'm not sure what happened, but I believe Ed was dunked us in.
Yes, we got hit by GBU, yada yada, still got men down.
This is me being a bit of a dick, but I really want to make a point here because no one's pulling the fucking security that's needed in that situation.
Packing, Ninja?
Oh, God. Isn't it great when a friendly warhog...
I gotta drag.
Yeah, it's not bad.
There's so much bitching.
Weed is dead.
Heck, everyone might die before this thing is even effective.
Alright, pack them.
Yeah, this debrief is gonna be a salty
Alpha,
one. That's
have you located any caches in this compound?
How they confused.
We've only just entered it.
Now that guy hop out.
Hey, blue team's gonna survive.
Yeah, the zone's good. Alright, I'm gonna go link up.
Okay, I need
Gonna ungarrison these guys. I'm pulling back right here.
Where did Tim go?
Top of my head, 6 ish.
Fucking Zeus shoot to blow that fucker out of the sky.
Everyone.
We had
Can someone
about
also
2 to 3
I
KIAs.
think it's been down a while.
I mean, you can't tell the Zeus to blow them out of the sky. That's not my job.
Didn't say Zeus.
Ground, this
I
is
said
Rangers.
ZSU.
What's your current location?
Oh, wink.
We are currently in the
all up.
compound marked here.
Wink.
This is Bravo, we are back up.
Well, surprisingly,
Hey, firm, Bravo, move into the compound. Finish clearing these
Hey,
buildings.
firm. I marked Ranger's current location. We're pushing into that last objective.
Blue, northwest, cleared the
If you can route somebody our way, most everyone to your northwest should be dead.
All right, so yeah, this is gonna wrap up another 10 minutes. Little Bird's now coming in doing another gun run.
Alpha, I want you to move to the northeast into the compound marked by Rangers.
Hey, firm,
And
move it.
Flixnert, thank you so much for the sub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the ops, and I hope you're getting a little kick out of this
Alpha, be
operation.
advised,
So yeah,
we
only
have
2
taken
guys
contact
died
coming up,
out of all that.
coming up the road, which I assume you'll take. We've dealt with most of them, but just be
But
careful.
they've cleared out that compound, and now they're dealing with that last section. So Wolf doing some fancy flying to realign that gun run. He's taking some pot shots though.
Bravo, if this compound is clear, you can go ahead and move
Knock that guy out.
northeast towards the Ranger
And there's
mark.
a repeat on that fire mission with those guns. Guns, guns, guns. Right on that red smoke. Did you
Be
fucking...
advised,
No.
confirm the small letter Ranger mark.
If you need meds,
Say again.
I got shot anyway. Fuck my life. I didn't realize they could see that. It was probably those 2 guys up there. So yeah, well,
One in the
I dragged them in
northeast.
front of them, so...
Sorry, northeast.
There goes my point.
It should come back.
all these guys have the left.
Alright, good.
Hi. What? I hit his freaking launcher. I still tabbed him. So yeah, see, you can see, again, this is a skill gap here. The Rangers are the tier 3s and above within TSP, so there's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This group is generally tier 1s and 2s. Those are tier 3s and 4s, and a few 5s. And I always like to brag about them because they're the type where my 5s, 2 of them did an op that literally 20 tier 2s couldn't in like a minute and a half. It was beautiful.
We got contact northwest.
Dropped a guy off on the rooftop, had him vault a few rooftops, kill a few dudes.
Ranger
Beautiful.
team, what's your status? Any casualties?
But yeah, despite all of that shit I threw at them, they're actually going to be able to clear this position out. With air right there, I'm just going to have these guys pull back. Have them retreat.
So I saw one across the road.
Because air spacking them like that, it's not going to be good. So I'm going to have these guys pop some
Ranger team, do you copy my
concealment.
last?
This is Bravo, repeat, blast.
Not for you, Bravo.
Trying to pull them out of there. Wolf doing a quick gun run right there. Came in a bit too fast, but I mean, compared to, I think it was Caveus that got shot out of the chopper. I had to freaking toggle the unconscious of the pilot too. There's some quick rocket runs right back there. Giant TP to Skelly.
Clear.
Let's see, player.
Ranger
Giant.
team, what's your status?
Hold still.
That'll work.
This is Bravo. My people report that they see them.
I think I'm gonna do one more thing.
Hey,
Okay.
firm, ask them how they're doing. Let me know.
I'm
Sorry.
running
This
really
building in,
low
get
on
this
ammo
building,
now.
get in this zone.
Yeah, I'll give you my
Get eyes, north-northwest.
Be advised, we just seen heavy heat close to our position.
Rangers.
You all good?
Alpha's into the compound there.
Come on, kill him.
Yeah, they're shooting guys northeast, northwest, north, getting grenaded, you know, the usual. Good team, fuck anything up to the northeast.
Rangers are up and fighting.
Alright, let's see.
Not anymore.
Grenades!
Did they just bad frag Rangers?
6 guys just got grenaded.
Jesus Christ, I swear to God, friendly fire today has done worse than the enemy.
Holy shit, talk about the NDB. Team full security.
Check.
Security northeast.
Pull him to inside.
Hello, is this thing working?
Who needs spacing?
I need this guy to
Kerbal is down here.
Working on Lax.
Pull him out.
Cool, you gotta say that.
I got bad one.
I'll Vic, put one more Vic up.
This is Bravo marking our location with purple smoke, so F does not dunk us again.
They made another mass cast with that bad frag.
Stay still.
The squad leader says otherwise, so we're staying here.
And they got blue smoke back here. I guess that's command.
He's our squad leader.
Smoke is not helping.
Got these two guys right here.
Southeast, but no more than that.
Truck is northwest. Blue on me. Clear this building.
Hold up.
Please don't clear the building. Shoot those fuckers first. Then clear the building.
Back in.
Barbarians, a giant.
Glad I hit.
Alpha Bravo, be advised there are enemy contacts inbound from the northwest to our position.
AFM, Alpha received. Can't keep a message. 436.
I can't.
So there's a rocket strike right there to give air, one final bout to do. Whoop, my gun just got hit. Can't get the gun in time, only had 3 bullets left anyway.
Yeah, just
Green team has the aim. Looking at trench instead of
Let's get rid of the smoke.
Alright.
And that is the up.
Everybody of blue, clear this building. Clear the building to the southeast.
Back up behind the building. Back up over here.
This is Bravo, currently filling southeast buildings.
I'm thinking about throwing that RP. Maybe.
What?
Keep me in my ArmA reset my control stuff like this.
Okay. Alpha Bravo Rangers, sit rep Alpha first.
Alpha's all up.
Okay, maybe I would get again. That's not
We got the stuff look left.
Are we pushing back west?
So, a little further, but best I could do.
Okay, I'm good.
360.
Bravo, what's your status?
This is Bravo, currently up.
Set them prone, have them go away, and this'll get them the fuck out of there.
A-firm Bravo Rangers, what's your status?
Alright. Yeah, the hydrated bot. I have a glass of water right here, actually. Here, I'm gonna get hydrated.
Guys, follow me. Let's go cover the southwest.
There we go. To maintain optimum hydration. So I got one of those guys falling back.
Alpha is all up.
A-firm Alpha.
So this is going to be a dynamic campaign. I'm going to put this as friendly controlled by friendly military. And with the adjusted mod set, I'll put things up. Wolf doing a really good job suppressing that smoke.
Ground, please have your squad leaders tell their guys to stop throwing smokes. It's blocking our lines of fire.
Affirm, Wilco.
Well, they need to mark with smoke so they can tell the pilot where the friendlies are and where the enemies are.
Tell your fucking
So
idiots to stop throwing smoke.
that's probably going to cause some people to yell at each other.
Half a boat left.
Send in
Do you ever finish a mission with a cliffhanger? Like mission's over and suddenly red jet flies over? Ollie, not really. Just because TSB is not that type of player base.
Not this, unless your commander JTAG,
It's difficult to say, you know, like, and then to make them like wait a week for that operation. I like to do my cliffhangers like mid-op. Like I'll say, hey, we're gonna go into the AO and do this, and then I'll completely blindside them and panic, give them another objective, or cut off their comms and make them figure it out themselves. I've done ops like that. They love those types of ops. They hate being blue-balled by cliffhangers, though. I've done that in the past. They don't tend to like it. Yeah, we do flying submarines as Zeppelins. Oh shit. This is high sun traffic.
Be advised, we have cleared all of the question mark on fucking in the AO. What's our next objective?
Affirm, I am getting reports all over that there is a large amount of rebel activity going on. For now, I think you've done your job. Let's RTB and get situated.
Affirm.
Yeah, we're mission complete. Index, whatever. Which means there's no reason to keep firing your guns.
Ground, this is Rangers. Are we extract or index?
I'm flying radio towers. Just extract for now. When I see everyone in a chopper, I'll kill the server.
Affirm.
We have that cooldown phase. Let everyone compile their thoughts
Ground,
for debrief.
where's the air Z, LZ?
Wait one.
Yeah, no problem, Ollie. Like, don't get me wrong. I'd love to do something like they do in Call of Duty where, you know, you're extracting and you get shot down, but, you know, why blue ball them? Why not just have that as part of the op itself, you know? Because then they wait for it in a week, and, you know, by then it gets a bit stale. Some anticipate it, but some are just like, oh yeah, we got shot down, and now this. Plus, stuff like that is really hard to kind of template from week to week. If I was doing, like, maybe a few missions a week, then sure, why not? But, you know, Zeus, probably, like, right now it's 8 dedicated missions, and then quite a few more can randomly pop up. So I want to keep saying my average is about 9 right now, but it was 10 a few weeks ago as I was on winter break, and, you know, it's all just a mess. Ajed, we have one rule in chat, and it literally says don't say nukes, and yet you say nukes. Can people not read or something? Like,
hey, sir.
That's the only rule I have, and people still break it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. People are special. Yeah, I've done way too many Black Hawk Down recreations. I did, over the course of 4 months, I think I did 5 different takes on it. Vanilla, multiple modded, an Iron Front version with down to planes. Like, I've done that sort of hostage rescue scenario multiple times.
Bravo, you're the next bird.
I seldom do it now because of all the other types of missions we do. You know, it just doesn't require, like, if they want to do it, we do it. Otherwise, yeah. People are weird, yeah, right. Well, TCITY, I found you. I've been searching for you forever, and now you have graced me with your presence. So, nice use of the Vic right here to keep pulling security. We have 2 other birds coming in to pick up the rest of the player base. Left his frickin' door open. Hey, you ever done a Tears of the Sun style ArmA Liru, like a Great Raid style? Or what do you mean by that? If you mean like a survival campaign where they have to like loot stuff and build themselves up and shit, yes, I've done that plenty of times, but I don't know specifically what you mean by that. Right now we're doing it. We're doing a Star Wars take on it, where they're rebels. Their ship crash landed in a planet that, or on a planet that's like on the border of Imperial and Hutt space, and the Imperials are slowly trying to annex it, but they're getting resistance from a bunch of different independent factions, and the player base has to build themselves up and try to escape. I'm doing that right now. What about mass aerial missions? I haven't, like, I have plans for it, but we've never run them because of lack of interest. We just don't have that many pilots. Why not just a Chinook and pick everyone up? I don't think Chinooks were available in the 1970s. Let me Google that real quick. No, 1962. All right, so no, I'll have to add that then. But you're right. You know, a Chinook to grab everyone for mass insertion extraction. Yeah, no, you're right. I'll put that in. Yeah, near the end of Vietnam, 1962 is said when they were introduced. So yeah, we should be able to grab them. I'll put them in the mission next time. Great Raid style is a POW camp raid to save 500 some odd prisoners of war. We did, we kind of did that in a Halo op recently with the 506. One of the best Halo ops I've done, where I literally custom templated an entire town so well that Night of Izzard, the map dev for Madrigal, actually redid that town with a lot of my adjustments. And that's actually out now. But no, a POW rescue type like that, we haven't done since, I think, like the second era of the second rotation of Vietnam we did way back when, but yeah, I guess that's a topic we should probably get back to. Alright, this is High. Everyone's loaded in a chopper. We are going to index at this time. Thank you for playing. I'm sure there's a lot to talk about.
No idea.
Halo jump missions, we do those once in a while. Then again, it's hard to do. They've more so turned to lay-low missions, low-altitude jump instead of high, but, you know. Make what you got work.
Oh god, no.
Alright, so, just for lore-wise, what happened while you guys were doing that was, to set up the map, local military forces were engaged by rebels, and now I'm going to template the map, and we're going to be doing a bunch of ops on the side, and, you know, just going from place to place. And, yeah, you guys handled that pretty well, especially the Rangers with their own objective. Hit AO to AO, and tried to put in some moments where it could, but otherwise, definitely, I hope this was much more enjoyable than last week's op, where the infantry didn't have that much to do. Now the infantry had a lot more to do, especially to the point they get a resupply. Now, the only thing I did here was a frame issue when we're in the large town. I will try my best to help with that. So if you're gonna be hitting a large town, I might not do a tier 3 objective on that day, because what was causing the circuit lag was just, you know, doing something on a different side of the map while you guys penetrated that town, because as soon as the 3s came back from that objective and the firefighting stopped, and there wasn't that much rain around in their AO, the frames I saw would bounce back up. So that is on me. I will adjust it. I'll also be adjusting the mod set, releasing a new build to take out some of the mods we don't use, and add this map to the mod set, because it's not on. That's my bad. And yeah, I hope you had some enjoyment. Air, I tried to, you know, hit the infantry a bit harder so they'd finally call you in, which they did, and I hope you had some fun out of that. So, Ground Command, go ahead. How'd you feel?
Well, everything seemed to be going well. I'd say for the beginning and about the mid portion of the op, it was really well. Yeah, comms were good. Everything was like butter. It was smooth. Towards the end, though, comms kind of started to break down.
I'm gonna let the
orders started to kind of get jumbled. I'd give an order, and I'd have to repeat that order 2, 3, sometimes even 4 times before I got an answer. Besides that, though, everything seemed to go according to plan. I mean, we got it done, so that's what matters.
All right. Before we get into squad, let's go with Air and JTAC.
Which JTAC?
That's a good point. Let's do ground commands, JTAC.
Ice.
Yeah, that'd be Ice Dragon.
Is he not here?
Is he here?
Yeah, he's dead.
All right, we'll skip him then until he comes back. Probably AFK. Air, any pilots want to speak on anything?
I just want to say I'm extremely sorry for dropping bombs on you guys. The reticle was on the base, but apparently they fall so short.
That was
way too danger close.
Even if it was. Yeah, it was my bad. I should have called you in a different vector. We in the middle of you aiming or lining up for the drop, we like shifted just correctly.
Nah, it was multiple
times. That was my bad.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, rounds were landing short on a number of occasions.
So, to speak about what happened there with the airstrikes before everyone gets pissed off at Air, they were making strikes. They were calling things in. It's just again. Comms kind of broke down at the end, and airstrikes were called in on vectors that friendly forces kind of went onto, and that's what caused that mass cas at the end through, I think, 2 separate airstrikes, and it's just how it is. Like, that's not really anyone's fault. It's just, people... It was, like, kind of the perfect storm, so, shit happens.
You also bombed the T3s. I thought that you, Malin.
That was me, and...
Real friendly fire over here.
Listen, the reason for it is apparently the A10A, the little reticle that shows up, it goes short of that. Which I didn't know.
Okay, calm down, John 5. It's okay.
It's an improvement. You went from bombing yourself to bombing other friendlies.
You did.
I will compliment on the bomb, though. You did hit roughly where everyone was.
No, he did. You did hit in the center of all of us, yes.
Yeah, no, you did hit a lot of guys.
All right, let's hold on, quick break. Let's finish the debrief. Tier 3s, you got anything?
Nope. Everyone went in, did their job fairly well.
Shot a lot of bullets.
What I want to say as one of the pilots, Sniper. First of all, he's gone. Anyways, besides that, beginning, me and Cavers had fun actually being a traditional Huey, just flying in circles, just gunning everything with the machine gun. Hopefully that was interesting on you guys to just watch. But I tried to.
Hey, some feedback though. Don't fly so low and slow that a literal 50 cal can shoot you down.
I really wasn't trying to. There was a few times I was thinking I was going. I want to go a little bit slower than normal just so he can get a few shots off. But I wasn't trying to go fast, too slow where they would pop shots off and everything.
I get
That's
that,
how I
but
lost the first one.
Yeah, you got shot down once, and then the second time your pilot went unconscious and never woke back up, and you had to have me toggle him, which I'm not going to do again. So just take this as the lesson.
A quick suggestion for that: pilots unlock your controls. It's literal function in the helicopter called unlock controls.
No. The issue was
also second thing for the question for the pilots. Which one of you did a diving attack on the BTR? Okay.
That was probably a sniper.
Yeah,
given
that's sniper probably.
Given it was up by us, it was probably sniper.
All right, let's let Alpha team go then.
I think we did alright as Alpha. I'll admit at the end that I started to clutter things up with smoke, and then it just went with striking pots, but all in all, we just moved as a team, we stuck together, we didn't get really separated, we didn't really go down much or get mass cast until that grenade at the last compound.
Yeah, I need to say sorry for that. My ArmA resetted my settings where I changed the mode sets, and I didn't notice that before. Misclick and a bad frag went into a group of people.
Alright, Bravo.
Well, we did well most of the time. I did 3 major mistakes throughout, And of course, we got a bomb in our backyard, so that was fun. Other than that, it's all cool. Only thing I would suggest maybe, if we have a close air support, so close, we should be informed about it so we can deploy smokes, because I believe at some point the ground command mistook us with Alpha, I believe. So they were advising Alpha about incoming airstrike, and I just missed it, ignored it, because it was not pointed at us, if that makes any sense. Other than
what's
that,
the truth of the military compound?
Yeah, that
yeah.
was JTAC misidentifying what squad was near the compound.
Yeah, so there's talking about that one airstrike at the end again. Shit happens. I quickly put an ear on 5-5 to see what happened. It sounds like he was called in. It was just a misdrop, but when you have strikes danger close like that, that happens. And Malin was using his instruments, but his instruments were just coming up short, and that happens. So, you know, if they want to fix that, they just don't need to put the infantry that close. But Op was good 2 hours. I got to finish the mod sets and release a hotfix. But anyway, guys, at 5, in about 2.5 hours, we're going to have a Star Wars op. I'll be releasing a YouTube video teaser on it. It is a really, really cool AO. I'll be co-Zeusing with a guy named Lemons. Masterwork, I would say. He spent 2 months building on the desert map. So there's literally nothing on it, and he built this massive fucking ruined city on it. It's kick-ass. And then at 9 p.m., we're going to have a Warhammer 40k op, and oh my god. I'm going to troll the shit out of Forensic and Coward, and you are not going to want to miss it at all. So thank you guys so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Hopefully I'll see you in 2.5 hours, and otherwise take care. Have a good one.